All right, here we go, part two. This is Bobby from Von Reynolds Kennel. And first video I showed you starting off with a whole approximately 13-pound turkey, fresh turkey from our farm. And I've cut it up into some smaller pieces. Ideally, we like to give the pieces the same size as the dog's muzzle, if not the same size as the dog's head. Lets them work those jaws and helps them to be able to kind of use their feet and their mouth to tear apart the meat, which is ideally what I like to see happen. So because I'm feeding 4 larger dogs and 3 pups, I've cut it up into smaller pieces. So I just wanted to show you kind of weight-wise. I know we all kind of base it on that 3% for your dogs and body weight. So I kind of base it all on my dogs being 100 pounds. My girls are nowhere near 100 pounds. They usually sit around 85 pounds, but I still use that 3%. Some days they're getting 2%, some days they're getting 3%, sometimes they're getting a little bit less, some days they're getting a little bit more. So this one here is just 13 ounces. If I grab the next piece here, which is the drum and the thigh, again, it's just over 2 pounds. So it balances out. Whoever gets a bigger piece in the morning is going to get the smaller piece in the evening. And you can see this is really, really high in meat and very low in carcass, and that's exactly what you want to be feeding. This one here is just over a pound. So again, it all balances out at the end of the day. Again, you want to make sure that you're feeding pieces that are a good size so that they're not choking on it. Try and stay away from your small drumsticks and your small thighs, necks and stuff like that. For the bigger dogs are really quite dangerous because they can pop them into their mouth and choke on them. For your littler dogs, like my miniature pinschers and stuff like that, again, as long as it's as big as their muzzle, choking isn't as much of a worry. But even like with any food, always keep an eye on your dogs when you're feeding them. Never leave them unattended because they can choke on anything. So here we go. I'm going to start feeding the girls, and I'll be back to you soon.